I'm Samson Jukia, Production Manager, Aquila Development Company. I'd like to take you through the roses growing process. The roses growing process starts in the propagation. To get good quality seedlings, it's important to understand the origin of both the rootstocks and the budwoods. And that's the reason why we do our propagation in Aquila. After joining the budwood and the rootstock, the bud is now to be taken in the humidity room. We usually use the hormones to ensure that the rooting is very fast and also the sprouting. Inside the humidity room, the required humidity is actually required to be above 85% and the room temperatures from 30 to 37 degrees. The plants take around 24 days before they are again taken in the hardening chamber for another 25 days. From there, the plants are ready for planting. The ground where the plants are to be planted is properly levelized and the soil sample is also taken so that to ensure the area is fit for planting. The bed making is done and the layout of the drip lines is also done. Now our plants are ready for planting. The plants take around 60 days before we do the first bending, and after that we take another 40 days before the splitting of the first basil is done. We wait for another 60 days before the first harvest is to be done. The employees are always trained on how to harvest the flowers. There are three major issues that we usually do before the harvesting start. First of all, we check the health and safety of our employees by ensuring they have proper PPEs, especially the hand gloves and the dust coats. At the same time, we ensure that we have good post-harvest solution so that we can get good vase life of our flowers. Finally, the supervisor demonstrates the customer specs, the workers start the harvesting. The flowers are brought and counted properly. Then we use a non-motorized trolley to transport the flowers outside the greenhouse and they are on the way to the packhouse. As part of crop management, we usually do our sprays in the evening to control pests and diseases in the greenhouses. The reception, we have a trained quality controller whose work is to ensure that good quality product gets in the reception. In case of a major non-conforming product, he has to communicate back to the field so that that problem can be addressed. The flowers are kept in the cold rooms for pre-cooling before the processing starts. At the processing, we start by defoliation. This is where we remove leaves and thorns. After the defoliation, the flowers are taken for the sorting, making sure that any non-conforming product doesn't go to the buncher. The buncher's role is to ensure that they keep the flowers based on the customer specification, maybe 10 stems per bunch, 15 or 20. The flowers are wrapped properly with an SFK paper and a rubber band is strapped on top of it. From there, the flowers are taken at the guillotine table where they are cut as per the customer's spec. In case the flowers has to be sleeved, they are taken on the sleeving bay whereby they are sleeved based on the customer's spec. From there, the flowers are taken in the final cold rooms waiting to be packed. Final cold room, we have a team of trained packers who pack the flowers and ensure no damages. We have a strapping machine that straps these boxes and the boxes are taken in the final waiting bay, waiting to be transported to the customers.